Hey y'all, and welcome back to Happy Peach Charms and Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we have another timeless pick a card reading for you all, finding out if this relationship is simply meant to be. Okay, so we have pile number 1 here with the rose quartz. Rose quartz is all about love, also self-love as well. We have pile number 2 with phosphosiderite, and this is a beautiful stone about healing and hope. And then we have pile number 3 with the aquamarine, which they say that if you want to attract a wealthy man, to wear some aquamarine earrings. But if you are a male watching this reading, don't worry, it still talks about, seeking out love. So whatever pile you're drawn to, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Of course, I will be using my charms today in this reading to do a charm casting. It's just a form of divination to give you guys a little bit more detail. Sometimes the charms have personal meanings to you, so definitely take what resonates with this reading. This is a general reading, and I'll give you a moment to select. I will put the timestamps in the description box below. So if you want to just take a deep breath, you can also put your hand over each pile to see if there's anything that you're picking up on energetically that you're drawn to. And we will start with pile number 1. All right, so for those of you who picked pile number 1, we have the rose quartz here. Let's see if this relationship is meant to be. So we have dissatisfied, okay, and indecisive are your sweet treat cards. We also have lonely, okay, interesting. We have date, photograph, miracle, love, oh, true love never grow, and path. So I'll just move that over here. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's look at the Lover's Oracle cards. So we have date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. We have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So some of you guys obviously are not sure about this relationship, which is why you have come to this channel for some answers. Okay, some of you might be starting to date or going back out there, and what's happening is that it's making you kind of like second guess your decision. Maybe you keep thinking about this other person. You definitely could be missing them as well. So this could be very hard right now for you to kind of move on. You might be starting to feel very lonely with the lonely card. And we have the path card, which is about choosing your own path. Miracle is you must believe it to see it, okay? And then we have the growing takes time, take your time card. All right, I'm gonna get some more cards just to get some more clarity for you all. So for the people who picked pile number 1, is this relationship meant to be? God, angels. Is this relationship meant to be? Okay, you have the card Peace coming through. So it says, I breathe deeply knowing that all is well in my universe. Okay, I'm tempted to pick one more for y'all. Angels, is pile number 1, is this relationship meant to be? And we have light. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. Okay. All right, so, from these cards here, I really get the sense that if this is meant to be, they're saying true love never dies. So it's saying to have peace within that right there, that if this is meant to be, it is going to be. Okay. There is this essence of maybe, taking some time out for yourself to grow. Okay, maybe there is some, maybe there is something where some of you need to kind of work on yourselves. There could be a place where you have to choose a path that's maybe more directed towards yourself. Sometimes in relationships, we kind of put a lot of the expectations on the other person, but a lot of times what makes a relationship more successful is focusing on yourself. And it's interesting because you have the self-love stone here, right? So this is a wonderful stone. It's a stress relief stone, would also be in line with peace. I don't feel like you need to really stress out too much about this situation. It says that if you believe it, you will see it, okay? And I feel like you are going through some kind of a shift, okay, here, where you are reflecting back on some aspect of this relationship. Now, obviously, this is going to be different for everybody who's watching this reading, but this true love never dies really is kind of sticking out to me, that that this might come back around again if this is meant to happen, and they want you to have peace within that and focus on choosing your own path, growing, because they're saying growing takes time. Take your time. And then there could be some type of a miracle that ends up occurring here that kind of brings you guys back together again. So I'm going to pull some charms to get you guys a little bit more detailed information here. So group one, is this relationship meant to be? Group one. So we do have, oh my God, you guys got the wedding ring and you got the relationship commitment, long-term commitment. There is something that you guys need to let go of or release, okay, within this relationship for it to get to this level. These are the focuses right here. And it could be that you guys are wanting this to go more serious, but there is something that needs to be worked out, okay? We have the life preserve, and the life preserve was kind of like half off. So the life preserve is about getting some help with this situation, okay? Something coming in to kind of help this situation out. It could have something to do with, there's a rose and we have another flower here. These could signify children or other aspects, friendships, something like that on the outside of this. Coming in as additional messages or angels or something that's going to kind of help this relationship. I feel like this is very linked to the miracle energy. I do want to pull some more charms for y'all. Is this connection meant to be? Group one. Okay, so yeah, we have the rocking horse on the outside. So there is something with possibly a child of sorts, a baby, or related to horses. That comes up usually for a baby boy in the readings. This is a little lollipop. It's very much like about that childlike energy here. We have the initials B and R coming through. And we have a macaron, which is about, I think, new experiences, trying new things, possibly linked to travel and some children in here. And then there's a cruise ship in here. I'm feeling some kind of like honeymoon with that kind of energy. And again, we have these, a lot of these flowers are popping out. So I just feel like there's a lot of help from spirit with this relationship to help you guys move forward. Growing takes time. So I feel like there is a need for some kind of commitment here and taking this to the next level. I do feel like this can go all the way. There just might be some things that need to be worked on, okay? And I'm also seeing the making new memories. Like maybe it's time that you guys make some new memories together, okay? Starting a new chapter with these kind of the macaron and this, like doing some kind of traveling or doing, trying some new foods, doing something like out of your comfort zone. That also could be what this raft, life preserve is talking about as well. All right. Well, I hope that answers your question, pile number one. I'd love to hear how this reading resonates with you in the description box below. Definitely be sure to comment, subscribe, share, like, and ring that notification bell if you are new here to make sure you get notified as soon as I upload a video, and more pick a card readings coming your way, as well as unboxings of oracle card decks, tarot decks, and reviews. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. All right, so for those of you who chose pile number two, this is phosphosiderite. Let's see if this relationship is meant to be. So we only got one sweet treat card. We have challenged. We have palm tree cassette. We have talking. Passion, mask, roots, and energy. Interesting. I'm going to pull a soul coaching oracle for you all as well. Amigos, is this relationship meant to be for group two? Is this relationship meant to be? Okay, we have the card action. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. All right, we also got surrender, and we have faith. I'll put that over here. Interesting. All right, so let's take a look at these cards. So, all right, the palm tree here is talking about stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Okay, so that's a lot going on right there. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited, message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. Okay, so some of you all might be waiting for some contact with this person. We have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Ooh. So this feels like it might be in like the earlier stages, perhaps, this relationship. I'm not understanding what you're challenged by here, but let's see here. Actually, underneath it is cassette, which says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So there could be a way that you need to shift your thinking, okay? And actually, this stone is about releasing things that are holding you back. So that definitely could be the case here, where you are doing some type of healing still. We have the mask coming in, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, and gaslighting. Oh, so you're not showing your true feelings. So that is something that's outdated. So I think they're telling you to, I feel like they're telling you for this relationship that, you know, it's okay to kind of surrender, drop your guard a little bit, and take action. If you want to call them, you know what I mean? It's okay to be true about your feelings. You know, don't get all overwhelming, you know, and be like, I care about you so much, that kind of a thing. It sounds like there's a mutual passion in here, but it does seem like you need to create some type of roots, okay, and stability. So there could be a way of your thinking that needs to change here, okay? It's very outdated, and you're hiding or pretending who you really are, and that's not going to get you to that end goal of what you want. You do have the faith card, so it is saying my life is divinely guided, And then it says that you have the power in your hands as well. So group 2, for whoever chose this pile, you definitely are in control of the situation. But if there's something you're afraid of or ashamed of, roots, I'm getting the sense even with like family ties or things along those lines, make sure that you are honest and open about what you want and your communication. Because a lot of times when we're in these relationships and we act a certain way, or we want the person to like us so much, we try to like fit into their box, it doesn't end up working out for us. And there could be a case of like you being challenged between what you think the person wants from you or wants you to be like versus what you should be like. So there is an energy here of trying to like unmask, so to speak, and not overthink things. Making those phone calls, not waiting around, and, you know, focusing more on creating more of that stability, growth, and some roots. Okay? By doing that, the guidance cards for you are to surrender, take action, and have faith. Okay? So getting out of your head and surrendering to this relationship, that is what's going to move it forward. All right? Let's see what your charms have to say. Messages for group 2. Is this relationship meant to be? Is this relationship meant to be? Okay. Ooh, we have an I love you coming in here, so it definitely could lead to a focus of maybe you having some serious feelings for this person. There's definitely a long-term commitment in here, so I definitely see that as well. And I do feel like that definitely could be the indicator of that stability and growing roots together. So I think there is a potential for that with this connection. We do have the dinosaur in here linked to the I love you. So perhaps you have some weird hobbies or strange hobbies or something that you're not really like being forthright about, or vice versa. We have the lipstick here. The lipstick just feels kind of like the mask where you could be hiding behind, you know, some makeup and really not showing like the true you. There's definitely a need for conversation, talking, especially with that talking card out there. We have the royalty card that could be linked to your crown chakra, okay? Also could be linked to royalty, London, Europe, or something like that. It's gonna be a different message for everybody. Or purple as a general color. We do have the wish coming through here where there is like this taking you to a new beginning, but I feel like you have to get out of your head first and surrender to this energy and take action, have faith. Okay, on the outside, there is a possibility for an engagement here. Okay, like I said, this just does have a possibility to go to engagement. We have a child as well, and we have, that could be linked to the flower on the outside. We have, as far as letters go, we have an I. Let's see if there's anything else under here. I don't think so. I'm going to pull a few more for you. Is this relationship meant to be for 2? Okay. This like stuck to my finger, but this is like a Native American ring, silver. So that could have something to do with the roots. We have some kind of a little message over here. We have the K on the outside, so that could be another initial here. We do have a ring coming through, so that's an engagement ring. So there is a potential for a serious commitment here. We have a child possibly, so maybe even planning a family together, growing together with this flower. We have the car here, which is also could be linked to this royalty kind of thing where you guys could be very successful together. Also could be doing some kind of traveling, or even symbolizing maybe the chariot, where this can become what you want it to be, okay? We have this beautiful I love you coming through here. So this has the potential to really go long term. And I think, you know, this for this kindred spirit energy here, I do feel like it can definitely move to a serious commitment. But there is a need for you to kind of get out of your head and not be afraid to show who you really are, and really, you know, root this relationship down by taking more actions, surrendering, and having faith, and moving into this, you know, happier energy, okay? This unicorn energy, because I feel like this can take you where you want to go, all right? So this feels really positive, group 2, so I'd love to hear from you all in the comment section below if this reading resonates with you all. And if you guys are new here, definitely be sure to subscribe to the Happy Peach Charms family and ring that notification bell so you know as soon as we upload another video. And I am sending you all so much love and blessings, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, group 3. These are your love messages to find out if this relationship is meant to be. I'm gonna put your crystal aside. So your sweet treat cards are doubtful, okay, unique, girl talk, soulmates, listen, and past. Okay, so you guys didn't get as many cards as the first group, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some more cards for you all. Okay, group 3, is this relationship meant to be? Group 3, is this, these cards wanted to come through. We have commitment and focus. Okay, that's super positive. All right, and playfulness coming through. Yes, yes. All right, that makes me feel a lot better. Okay, so let's look at these cards here. We have listen. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. There could be a message that there needs to be more listening in this connection, okay, to really make it work. The past, it's saying it's gone. So if something happened in the past, if there was a third party situation, I just saw the 3 cupcakes in here, it's time to let it go, okay? The past is in the past. There's no way that it's going to be able to move forward, I think, unless you release that from this information here. So that could be where this doubtful energy is coming through. I do feel like this is a unique connection, so I feel like you need to have confidence in that, especially with the soulmate card coming through. Soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. So you all have some kind of a soul contract with one another. You are soulmates, whoever you are inquiring about. So this feels like it is meant to be for sure out of all the piles here. You have the commitment card coming in. My commitment increases my joy and freedom, along with that playfulness card. Wow. My joy is the greatest gift I give to others. Okay, so you have the girl talk card coming in here. So your girlfriends could have been a big support system throughout this relationship. Maybe you are relying on them right now for this. And focus. So I do think I'm getting 2 messages coming in here, actually. So I think for half of you who picked this pile, I think that you are manifesting a soulmate connection that is committed and a long-term committed. That's what you're focusing on, and you're going to get there through your friendships, living in the moment, having fun, and being happy single, loving yourself first. And that's how you're going to call in that soulmate. And that's kind of interesting with the aquamarine, you know, with the earrings and stuff, calling in your sailor. So there is a part of you has to release your past, and also there is an energy of listening more, maybe just not being so headstrong about certain situations. That may not resonate with some of you, but it could be just, you know, when you are meeting people or dating people, that it's a very important quality for you to have. I am seeing the orange in the doubtful card here. There are some oranges coming through, and orange is related to your, it's like your creative chakra, and for some reason I'm like, it's escaping me. So it's your creative chakra. Anyways, so I am getting the sense that you need to work on that chakra for creativity. And that also will tie into more of that playful energy to help you to bring in this soulmate connection. I'm going to read your charms now. Some more info. So is this relationship meant to be? Pile number 3. Whoops. I did not mean for that to get in there. That's the phosphosiderate. That is like a healing and hope crystal that I don't know how that got in there, but it fell in, but that could be very important for you. It's a very good message for some of you guys. All right, so in here there is an I love you. So for those of you who do have a connection with somebody right now currently, whether you're together or not, there is an I love you coming in here. We do have the dinosaur. He keeps getting connected to this thing. So that is all about a unique connection, maybe, because we have that unique card here. This is all about something that is different, out of the box kind of thinking, hobbies, something like that. We have the kindred spirits. That would definitely be the soulmate connection there. We have the rocking horse. So some of y'all could have a child that's involved with this. Could be a boy. We have lipstick coming through, which could be just like, you know, getting yourself all dolled up, making yourself look pretty, pampering yourself. There is this playful energy coming in with this lollipop here, the pink lemonade lollipop. On the outside, you have the number 6. 6 is about material. Yeah, material stuff, attracting in something that's in the physical world. We have the butterfly cards. Some of you guys might want a relationship that makes you just feel like full of butterflies, okay? And if you are currently in this relationship, I do feel like once you focus on more of this playful, fun energy and get out of your head about any kind of doubt or releasing this past, you will get back to this place of like your wishes kind of coming through. We have the X card. So again, some of you could be dealing with a third party situation where there was like an X involved kind of a thing. And then we have, this is the crown chakra. Crown chakra is all about intuition. Could also be about like some type of royalties, money. I'm just gonna pull a couple more charms for you guys. Is this relationship meant to be? Group 3. Okay. So there is the commitment coming through, okay? That is long-term commitment. We have the J and Q right here. We have a T, an A, and a P. Interesting. And then on the outside, we have an E and a B. We do have some kind of like a message over here. Could be a relative or friend that's helping you. Also could symbolize some kind of growth going on with you guys. So we have a B, an E, and an X. We definitely have an X coming in here. All right, so I do feel like this can lead to a very long-term successful commitment. You have the soulmate card, so it looks like you guys are soulmates. If you haven't met this person yet, you are calling in your soulmate through this type of energy of being joyful and giving to others, working on your listening skills, and releasing your past once and for all. And yeah, beautiful messages for you, group 3. I would love to hear how this resonated with you in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, definitely be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know as soon as I upload pick a card reading. I have more readings coming your way, and lots of unboxings and deck reviews. So I'm sending y'all so much love and blessings, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.